welcome to my daily live cooking lesson. Tonight we are going to talk about how to meal prep wraps. A very common meal prep question is, are wraps meal prep friendly? And the answer is yes, you can meal prep wraps and burritos and all kinds of stuff. Anything with a tortilla is meal prep friendly. So tonight I'm going to show you how to actually wrap a wrap properly so that it stays and then it's good to eat. We'll also talk about different ways you can meal prep wraps that work for you, because everyone's a little different, and you know what, we all have different texture issues and all that stuff like that. So let's get into it. So I've got bell pepper that I cooked earlier, black beans from a can, white rice that I cooked earlier, and that's shredded chicken, and that's seitan. So I'm making one vegan burrito. This is all dairy free. We could add cheese, we're not doing cheese tonight. I've also got a flour tortilla, and I have a couple whole wheat tortillas too, because this is the last of my flour ones. We got whole wheat. Now my favorite brand is Mission. I love this brand, and I highly recommend this brand. The regular flour tortillas, not whole wheat, are the best to use for wraps, and we'll get into that a little bit more. These are the whole wheat ones. These are the regular ones. Okay. So that's what I have, but again, so you might notice something missing from this group of ingredients is something like guacamole or refried beans or something that's kind of like a paste that will hold the wrap together. So tonight's gonna be a little weird because there's no glue for this wrap, and usually there is. Okay, so let's get into wrap technique, because this is one of my favorite things, and it took me a very long time to get this right. So let's see, I want to start with the rice. So I'm going to add a little bit of rice. You don't want to overfill or underfill your wrap. It's really important. You want to put it right in the middle of the tortilla. I'm just putting this much rice. I don't know how much it is. And yes, I just washed my hands. They're all clean. And then I'm going to put some beans. I'm going to mash the beans into the rice a little bit. Again, we don't want to overfill or underfill the tortilla. We're going to make a little like mound. Okay, now let's do some bell peppers in here, and I cut them so they're easy to, bite into. You want to make sure that you don't get anything weird in your wrap, like kale, or sometimes like bigger pieces of vegetables can be awkward to bite into, so you don't want to watch out for that. These are very soft, and they're chopped small, so it won't be weird when we're biting into it, and it won't be a huge mess. And this is baked and shredded chicken with like a taco seasoning marinade, and it's really delicious. I make like an envelope. So fold it from the bottom, fold in from the sides, and then you want to get your hands kind of around the whole thing. I'm gonna do one of these, and we're gonna this is a very like square little burrito we're making. This is a really little one. And that's it. It just kind of folds into itself. And look at this little baby, little burrito. It's so cute. So that is the technique. I'm gonna do it a few more times. I'm also going to wrap this in foil, because again, there's nothing keeping this from like making this stick right now. So it's gonna fall apart if I just put it in the meal prep container like this. Normally I would put it on the pan and I would kind of heat it up and it would like seal, but I'm not doing that tonight. So I'm gonna just roll it up in a piece of foil, and then we can bake them to heat them up. Burrito. Let's do it a few more times to show you. Okay, so we got this, we got our rice. I think that was a good amount. I don't know why it turned out to be like such a square shape. I gotta make sure that we don't do that again. It's a little much. I don't know what the measurements are for this, but you can see I'm kind of eyeballing it. Obviously, a bigger tortilla would give you a bigger burrito. We just have this. This is what we have on hand, so that's what we're working with. And I might do 2 per container for me and my partner. Okay, bell peppers, gotta get some veggies in there. Of course, you don't need veggies, but this is what we're doing. And some chicken. Adorable, cute little burritos. Okay. And here is how it goes. So you want to, like I just showed you guys, the envelope fold in the bottom. We can kind of make, this is the shape of the burrito, so I'm gonna just, I could put a little more I think in here, yeah. Fold in the bottom, right? Then fold on the sides, kind of bunch it up like this. Make sure everything's kind of folded neatly. And then we do the flip. Flip it, tuck it, roll it, and that's it. Burrito. In this stage, no, because if we're prepping this and I'm gonna eat this on like Wednesday, the sauce is going to leak through the tortilla. So I'd rather put sauce on the side, or when I heat it up, add sauce on top. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna put sauce in here because it's going to make the burrito soggy, and that is the number one thing we want to avoid in this situation. So I'm gonna just wrap it up in foil, like I did with the other one. Okay, let's talk about whole wheat tortillas. You can see these have holes in them. They're a lot thinner and they're gonna break a lot easier. Same with gluten-free tortillas. So if you have gluten-free or whole wheat, I kind of recommend doing a meal prep where you assemble, you put all your burrito ingredients in the meal prep container and then you assemble the burrito right before you eat it. So we're gonna try that out. I'm gonna show you what I mean. You can just kind of make a burrito bowl where you're intending to make the burrito right, as you are about to eat it. So I'm gonna put the rice in here. This is for like a future burrito, and we can just put our other fillings in here. So this will also help you, like if you really, really don't like any sogginess at all, then yeah, do it this way. Okay. So this is just another way that you can meal prep burritos, or even eat this as a bowl meal if you really don't want any sogginess at all. So I'm just gonna show you guys how you can do that. I lost the pepper. Some chicken. So this is just another way. So you'll just kind of keep this in the fridge, and when you're ready to eat, you will, I already ripped this, see that? You will just add the tortilla and roll it all up when you're about to eat. That's just another way you can meal prep burritos or eat this as a bowl meal. Okay, so let's talk about reheating them. So you could just put it in the microwave. You know what, that's totally fine, that will work. There's really nothing wrong with that. You will get some sogginess under the burrito when you reheat it this way, so I like to wrap it in a dry paper towel and reheat it that way. And the paper towel soaks up the extra sogginess and you're good to go. If you want to fire up the toaster oven or the oven, I don't have a toaster oven, then yes, you can totally reheat it in the toaster oven or oven to get that crispiness. You can do it on the stove, which I think would also be my preferred method, because you'll get that seal, maybe the crispiness. But yeah, you can reheat burritos a lot of different ways. So those are my tips for that. But the paper towel method works really well for me. It's always been really reliable, especially when I don't feel like firing up my oven for one meal, which is usually what I don't. If you are wrapping in foil, do not reheat this in the microwave. Take it out of the foil first, or reheat it in the oven like this. The foil is not safe in the microwave. I thought everyone knew that, but you know what? Not everyone knows that. These will keep in the fridge for, I would say, up to 4 days. Again, if you want to make it last a little bit longer and you want to make sure your textures are all in the best shape, do this bowl method, right? Where you're prepping the ingredients and then you wrap it up right before you eat it. So I'm just making, let's do the seitan one. So here, oh, that's a lot. So here's the seitan. I promise my hands are clean, guys. Okay, seitan in the burrito. This is a whole wheat one, so it's not gonna hold as well, but we'll try it and see what happens. I'm gonna just make this a little bit longer, arrange it. If I had like something like cabbage or lettuce, I would also add that in here and it would totally be fine and protected. All right, oh God, this is not gonna work very well. Okay, see it's already ripping. Okay, the whole wheat ones are just, okay. Whole wheat wraps just not gonna work very well for this process. You can see it completely ripped. Heating it up may have helped, but again, whole wheat wraps are just gonna be a disaster. So let's just take that as like a learning experience, and this will be another bowl meal. By the way, guys, when you screw up with tortillas, look, you can just unwrap it, and I will totally use this for something else. It's still usable, but just not this. Not today for this one. Okay. Let's turn this into a bowl meal prep. we've got our container here. This is gonna be delicious with some cheese. Seitan is really yummy. I found it when there was no tofu left. There was no tofu. Oops, sorry guys. So I found some seitan. Let's put some more rice in there. And some more beans. Make this an actual meal. Since we're not doing a tortilla in here. Okay, so this can be a burrito or a quesadilla or something else in the future. But it's not going to be a burrito today. I'm making YouTube videos out of all these, and I am taking suggestions. So if there's any skill you want to see live, tell me in the comments, and I'm happy to do it. We're doing this every day at 7 o'clock, and it's been so fun. I'll see you next time. Thank you for being here. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!